Sometimes it's the simple things in life which bring us joy and happiness. Things like meeting friends, cradling a newborn baby, hugging our parents or getting a kiss from our grandchildren. Human touch and the ability to spend time with friends and family is what makes us human. However, due to COVID, many of the things we previously took for granted aren't possible just now. For weeks we have been unable to meet up with our family or friends, unable to share laughter and stories, and most importantly, have people there to support us. In addition, many of us have had to change how we work, where we work, and who we work with. For many, that's meant working from home and not being able to have the banter and the laugh with friends and colleagues. Everyone's had to adjust to different routine, and some have found that really difficult. Some people have felt really anxious or frustrated, and most of us, I'm sure, at some point have felt really lonely and sad. But it's important to remember that these feelings are normal and that in time these feelings will pass for most people. There's a lot of support out there, and there are things that we can do now to help us cope. For most of us, the initial easing of lockdown has meant that we can start seeing some of our family and friends again for the first time in weeks. However, there'll still be people who are not able to meet face to face, in the garden, in the park. And even though we can't meet the way we used to, it's really important that we keep up our social connections and we keep in touch with the people we care for. We need to think about how we stay connected with others. We need to think about new ways of keeping in touch with the people who are important with us. Using video and phone calls, social apps such as Zoom or WhatsApp. And let's not forget the more traditional ways, writing a letter or sending a postcard. They can make such a difference to the sender and to the receiver. Keeping social connections, even when it's difficult, is really important, and now more than ever. If you're feeling lonely or anxious, or if you're really struggling, find someone who you can talk to. It really can help. And if you aren't able to speak to family or friends, and if you're finding things really difficult, there's a wide range of support available within Fife and nationally. Information on local support such as the staff listening service or the psychology support line can be found on StaffLink. Whilst this is unprecedented times, and at times a lonely time, it will pass. And now more than ever, we need to be kind to ourselves and to each other. To quote from one of my favourite books, "What's the best thing you've ever learnt about storms?" asked a horse. "They make us kinder," said the boy, "and that they pass." Now more than ever, it's important that we are kind to others and that we're kind to ourselves and that we look after ourselves, that we stay connected until the storm has passed.